Hello friends, in today's stressful world, we all need to eat healthy and stay healthy. So in our effort to healthify yourself, we are bringing forward North Karnataka super speciality and our own very humble Jowar Roti. Welcome to NK Food and Lifestyle. In case if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's get preparing with the flour. For this, take 1 measure of water, add half teaspoon of salt and bring the water to the boil. And when water is boiling, add 1 whole measure of Jowar flour. Remember, the water measurement is almost like a 1:1 ratio. In case if you are unsure about the Jowar flour that you are using, you may start with 3/4 cup of boiled water, and then when you add the flour into it, just boil it for 1 to 2 minutes and then let the flour to cool down, because you cannot knead it when it is very hot. So now that it's a bit lukewarm, let's take this entire mixture onto our platform directly and start kneading. Remember that Jowar is gluten free, so the key essential aspect of this recipe is extremely well kneading. So right now we see that the flour is almost ready. So let's take amount of flour adequate for rolling in 1 roti, and then now let's start kneading it again on the platform directly. You may not have to knead it directly onto the chapati rolling balan, but let's do it onto the platform so that we could exert good pressure. Why is this key? Because Jowar is gluten free and only kneading is going to help us roll it. As you are observing, we are rolling it as easy as chapatis. All that you needed to do was just dip it into the dry Jowar flour or wheat flour as per your choice and just dust it when needed. You don't have to go ahead and hit it as our ancestors or as our people into the villages do it. That is extremely difficult procedure, and many of us who do not have that habit of making rotis find it difficult. So when we go ahead with perfect measurements, it's just easy to roll it like chapatis. Let's transfer it onto the tawa, and one of the key thing is that this is an oil-free recipe, right? So we just need to take a muslin cloth or a simple cotton cloth, dip it in water and just apply it on one side of the roti. What does this do? This allows us to have a complete uniform baking layer for the roti, and when you do it onto a traditional tawa, it is all the more good. Don't do this on a non-stick pan, because the heat that gets dissipated through a non-stick pan is not adequate enough for rotis, and you may not find it coming so very well. So you could now observe that the roti is coming up pretty well, and we suggest you to have the flame on higher side in the initial stages, and then when we flip over and roast it on the other side, now you might want to reduce the flame. So Jowar is one of the key millets, and millets is called as siridhanya or golden grains, and this is like amazing thing for our health benefits. So we certainly suggest all of us to use this. And today we are also bringing you a combination of the chutney. It's called as Kemp chutney or red chutney. So let's get going. We need 1 medium-sized garlic, just peel them off, and 1 cup of diced onions. This is the main ingredient, and for taste making, just add 1 teaspoon of tamarind. This gives us the tanginess to the chutney. Now salt to your taste, and along with the salt, let's also add around 1 teaspoon of jaggery. So now that we need some spices, let's take fresh chilies. These are Badgi chilies, which are completely red in color, and let's grind them into a smooth paste. Now if you see, these chilies gave us an amazing color and it gives us amazing aroma as well. Now let's take a pan and put 1 tablespoon of oil, and let's go ahead and roast this up. So the key aspect of doing this procedure is to ensure that the water content or the moisture content in onions and garlic is dried out, and when we keep roasting this or sauteing this particular thing, all the moisture goes, and we could store it directly outside, not into the refrigerator, friends. We could store it directly outside and consume it for a week to 10 days. This is not only good for our rotis, but it goes amazingly well for your bread toast, and even it could be a simple chutney into your masala dosas. This is as good or much better than our ready Szechuan chutney. Please do make this Jowar Roti as a part of your lifestyle, because it certainly increases your health quotient and is also a great dish to have. In case if you have liked our dish, please do subscribe to our channel and definitely do this at your home. Thank you for watching.